Hi, my name is Robert Shelley with Shelley Law, and my law firm assists professionals with employment contract and independent contractor agreement issues. Today I'm going to talk about what not to say in a salary negotiation. And this will be a kind of broad tips on how to handle salary negotiation. So, as far as the process when negotiating a contract, generally, obviously, you'll interview at some point. It will get to terms of compensation, and then they will likely send you an offer letter, or perhaps they'll just go straight to the employment contract or independent contractor agreement. And any point, during any of those processes is a good time to negotiate salary. Now, salary shouldn't be the only thing you negotiate in a contract. When I'm talking to a client and they need help, kind of like a holistic view of the contract, there are things that can be more important to many than just the base salary. It could be the productivity compensation potentially. Are your professional expenses covered? How much PTO do you get? If you need malpractice insurance, who pays for that? What are the restrictive covenants? So you kind of need to determine, and I find a good exercise is to list out, I tell the client, all right, let's list out the things that are most important to you. And sometimes base salary is, fifth on the list. However, if it is time to negotiate salary, what should you not say? Well, going into any kind of negotiation, you need to be armed with statistics and data. Going into a salary negotiation and saying, let's just say, for instance, you're offered $150,000 and you come back at them and say, well, I want $250,000. And they're going to say, okay, well, what can you bring that would justify such a huge increase in base salary? And if you just say, I just feel like I deserve it or I'm worth it, trust me, that's not going to fly. So whatever specialty you're in, whatever profession you're in, you need to come with data. And so if no one in your specialty makes $250,000, don't ask for $250,000. It makes you look like you have no idea what you're doing. So I would go to professional associations, trade associations. Like, these organizations generally have the best data when it comes to average compensation nationally, or maybe broken into geographic regions, the West, the East, the South, Southwest. Go to the professional association websites and you'll most likely be able to find pretty solid compensation numbers. And so if you look around and it's 150 is above what most people would make in your profession in the region that you're in, well, then you may need to think about asking for some other things of the other topics that I listed earlier. But just going in and saying I deserve it or I'm worth it without anything to back it up is almost going to be an immediate no. If you can show statistics about your productivity in your past position, so if you're in sales, I'd had this much per quarter. If you're a healthcare provider, these are the net collections I had, last year, or these are the RVUs I produced. So if you can back up your productivity with solid numbers from your previous positions, that will also assist you in getting a higher salary. That's the main takeaway from this video would be, if you're going to ask for an increased salary, you better back it up, and just asking for it with no data and just a pretty please is a recipe for disaster. So anyway, hopefully that was helpful. If you have any questions about your employment contract or independent contractor agreement, feel free to contact my law firm at the contact information listed below in the description, or you can reach us through our website listed below as well. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments, and I appreciate you watching the video. Thanks.